Hello and welcome to Universe Sandbox 2. In today's video, I'm going to be trying to recreate Triton's orbit around Neptune. Quick note I want to mention, I have a Discord server, it's down in the description, so please go and check that out if you can. So anyways, what I'm trying to do today is I'm trying to get I'm trying to recreate Triton's orbit around Neptune. Now, I've been having a lot of issues with this, mainly because whenever I end up doing this, the orbit ends up messing up a little bit. So what I'm trying to do this time is, I want to have object aimed at Mercury. This is basically my idea. So, I'm going to aim it right at Mercury. Okay, and then Curio. Oh, you look pretty big. Wait, how big is Mercury? Oh, dang, it's like half the size. That's pretty big. Alright. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to speed it up. And I want to get a look at its orbit. Once it actually gets there, of course. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is add Triton. I have a fake Triton there. That was one that I was trying to test out before. Alright, so here's what I'm kind of thinking. That's not what I wanted. Okay, let me delete that one. Let me take you, and I'm going to auto-orbit you. There we go. And I'm also going to move it so that he's a bit further down. That looks pretty good. Okay, and then I want to take Curio. I'm going to modify where it's trying to go. It should be trying to aim right towards Neptune. It's basically the idea. It should be aiming right at Mercury, roughly. Bit too high for one. This needs to be a bit closer. I want it to be aiming pretty much right at Mercury. Almost. Very close. Hold on. Not quite. Almost there. It's all about trying to get it just right. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I think that might be it. Yep, that should do it. Perfect. Alright. And then if I focus on you, I need to have you auto-orbiting. I also need to have your speed set quite high. The idea is that you would have this one object with Triton flying towards Neptune, and then... Actually, that's pretty good, I think. So I need to have Triton auto-orbit. There we go. And I'm going to take Mercury, and I'm going to delete Mercury. So, I'm going to save. Make sure that I get this right. And let's play. So you have this object with Triton flying towards Neptune. And Neptune, Triton orbits the other way around Neptune. It orbits in the opposite direction. So what needs to happen is either the other object gets rejected out of the system, Or the object, which is in this case Curio, instead gets launched into Neptune. Maybe if I lessen its speed. Then again, I'm gonna have to move it, so, Alright. Keep getting myself lost in these controls. I must say, this is very useful to have this orbit feature, because it gives me an idea as to what I'm doing. If I can get it to work, of course. Okay, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. I'm trying to get it so that it launches more like this. It looks a little bit better. Let me see how this looks. I tilted Neptune accidentally, because the rotating thing on this is very annoying. I wish there was an option here to do that. Like to turn this thing off. Because it seems like you can do that with pretty much everything else, but you can't do that with that for some reason. Anyways. Alright. Considering the distance, I would assume Triton needs to be about here. That's what I'm going to assume. Considering I'm changing quite a bit, I'm going to save it as a different one. Let's do L. And then I want to double click. There we go. See how this one goes. So in this simulation that I'm doing now, they're starting out from much farther away, so it also gives them time to try and build this up a little bit. Oh, beautiful! Oh, that was beautiful. It just was not quite right. Okay. That was very good, though. So, I'm thinking, in order for this to have happened, Triton would have needed some sort of factor after this collision would have happened. It would have needed something to pull it in, if you get my meaning. Because this other planet, or moon here, this would not have been able to do it. By far. Okay, I need to half it. Okay, so what I'm kind of looking at here is getting it so it's like this, and then having Triton on a very, very wide orbit. Let's try this out first. So, Triton is going much slower now, and this is going much slower too. But in theory, this might actually work. Hold on. There we go. Oh, very close. Did I save that one? I don't think I did. Hold on, I'm gonna open up that one. Oh, great, thanks, game. Alright, yeah, that didn't quite work. Oops. Okay, so you need to be halved. And you also need to be moved. Okay, so. I don't want it to be exactly in the middle, per se. It needs to be like... It needs to be very close. Because it needs to have Triton. Where did Triton go? Triton's all the way over there, Jesus. Get over here, Triton. Alright. So Triton would have had to have moved very far. Can you click on it, please? 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 There we go. I don't know why that velocity thing messes with that. At least to that extent, it's very weird. Very finicky. Alright. Auto orbit. Let's try this. Actually, I'm gonna make it a bit farther out. Because I want to really get it far out. Let's try to auto orbit that way. Wait, save. Save! Let's name this one PP. And I'm in lowercase, uppercase. Yeah, that's how it works. Alright. There we go. So, let's say that, in theory, this might work. Main issue is that it needs to get to the point at one point where, ha 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 ha. Perfect. Now hold on. So now what would have had to have happened is, it would have had to have come into contact with likely one of Neptune's other moons. This is what I'm thinking. I'm gonna save this one as well. I'm gonna save this one as Big P, or Big P, Little P. So what would have had to have happened now is it would have had to have, I keep saying have a lot, whoops. But it must have come into contact with another one of Neptune's moons. Must have gone like this. So while this one is traveling along, it would have had to have... Triton would have had to have grabbed onto it. So it didn't quite do it there. It would have needed a very big object. And I don't want to make it too big, though. That's the issue. I fear if I make it too big, it will ruin it. Yeah, see, and then it's going to get tugged too close. And it's going to crash. Wait. Hold on. Okay. That actually kind of worked. It did put Triton into orbit around Neptune, but not in a good way. After a lot of testing and trying to figure out how this will work exactly, so keep in mind this would be after this. So after Triton was separated from its companion, Triton would have very likely had to have hit something else. So this is what I have here. This is the size of 2 moons, so it's not that big. And the other thing is, if I go to the orbits, it's, excuse me, it's quite close to Neptune. So, if it's hit hard enough by Triton, and it needs to be a very hard hit, I've found. It would have had to have been a very, very hard hit to have knocked Triton into that much of an orbit. But if it hits hard enough, it also might send this moon into Neptune, which would explain why it's not there anymore. So, yep, that's what I'm basically trying to aim for now, but it's got to be just right. So the last one, I don't think it was quite hard enough. I don't think so. So, let's try this again. See, the key here is whether or not this orbit is going to pass Neptune. See, ideally, Triton's orbit would really want to be much farther out than that. It would really want to be much farther out than that. So it's got to be a bit of a harder hit, too. Big hit. It just passed right through him. What? I mean, alright. Hey, at least I got a pretty decent orbit. So, after this happened, let's see what that looks like. That guy's gonna get swallowed up. There he goes. And Triton gets launched way up here. Oh god, Triton's spin is going crazy. Oh my god. Let's also compare this Triton to the real Triton. Let me add still. I want it to be still. I'm gonna ask for Triton. Oh dang. So keep in mind though that it's very possible it could have eaten more of Neptune's moons. So that's probably where it got a lot of its mass from, I would say. I would say it's still a very hungry moon. Oh, that was not bad. And then let's just say it happened to, because again it needs mass. Mass. I can't speak right today. Let's say it crashes into another one. I'm gonna make it a still one though, I think. Because I don't really feel like going all the way at this point and doing that. Actually, I guess I could. I'm just gonna make it really slow. I'm gonna make this guy really slow. Oh, it's a calm. Would you look at that? Okay, then I'm gonna move you. Whichever way it is that leads you to getting pummeled. Oh, I want you to be eaten. Make you really slow. Oh god. Bit too slow. Oops. Okay, so let's slow it down. Oh crap. I forgot about that. You're going the wrong way, Triton. Oops. Okay, let's try that out. Still going very slow. Oh god. You still need to be going... You still need to be much further this way. Crap. That looks pretty good. Triton, my man, how slow are you moving? Jesus. Like grandma. Takes forever for you to get anywhere, Jesus. Okay. I think this one should work. Let's just say this guy was here the whole time, okay? So in theory, Triton would have gobbled him up. Come on, gobble him up. Gobble him up. Come on. Come on, Triton. I know you've got it in you. And there he is. Oh, bullcrap. Get in there. Get in, Triton. There, he ate him. But in the end, you'd have a Triton moving around this speed-ish. You'd have him going around Neptune like this. So, again, Triton is a very hard thing to recreate because of how Triton just is in general. But I'm gonna speed up. I'm actually gonna delete all the maybe not all the fragments. Here, I'm gonna delete all the dust. Tools, more, delete all particles / dust. There we go. I would like to see Triton cool off a bit. So yeah, but then this would have caused Triton's weird orbit. Would have caused Triton to be going this very strange direction. Wait a minute. I think I see another guy going that direction. This little guy. He's going the same direction that... So I don't think that would happen normally. Maybe there's another guy doing that too, I don't know. Looks to me like everyone else is pretty much following basic science. Except for our good old friend Neptune, or Triton. So it looks like he's cooled off though. Let's pause him. It's kind of like a messed up bowling ball, Jesus. So if I get the real Triton, one more time, just for a bit of a size comparison, it needs to be still. Well, it's pretty close. It's not going to be exact, like I said, but it's pretty close. So, I'll take it. Yep, this is pretty much how that likely would have happened. At least in Universe Sandbox, or at least according to Universe Sandbox. But yep, I think that is all that I have for today. So, with all that being said and done, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe, maybe share it as well. It'd be really big. It'd be a huge... Yeah, I can't speak. I'm gonna pause, hold on. That is all I have for today's video. So, if you liked it, please like the video, share it, subscribe, all that good stuff would be very much appreciated. And yeah, I guess that's it. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.